Hello, gamers.
Yeah.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Those aren't two separate categories. Guys, thank you so much for doing this. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. The
Thanks so
1312
much to be here.
stream. Also, if it wasn't clear before, 1312 equals ACAB 1312. Just heads up for everybody.
A-C-A-B, right.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Wow, holy shit! I can't believe you've all decided to join me here. I did want to shout out a good comment I saw. I think it was from Void Spectre that was just like press F to fuck a cop's wife. So can we get that going back again in the chat?
Yeah, run it back. Run it back.
Let's run that one back.
I'm putting F in the Zoom chat.
Yeah, Branson.
There we go.
No,
Yeah.
go on.
Oh, we got some F's in the chat. That's right. We're
so
paying
many.
respects to
Okay,
fucking
fine.
cop's
We'll
wife.
get in on it.
Mike's busy.
So let me explain what we're doing here.
Wait,
so
someone just said "cuck the police," and I just feel like
Oh,
we can't lose that.
Put it on a bumper
1312
sticker
stream.
for real.
or cuck the police.
Oh my god!
Damn. God damn. See, this is why I love Twitch. You guys get it?
Do you get our joke?
So I do want to point out that the stream's we're now at $11,677.19 fucking cents. Holy shit. Holy shit. I think we're close enough to the goal. We can hit the ACAB number plus an extra zero
Easy.
very soon.
Oh,
We
yeah.
can do it.
Believe in us.
Mhm.
Tell your rich friends to tune in.
Yeah, please just at them on Twitter. Make
All
them
of
just
At rich friends. Where are you
Text
at?
there.
hey, I know you have white guilt. Please donate.
Tell your weird uncle it's a donation to the police union.
Yeah. So I do want to say I didn't say this before, but we have a lot of white guests on this stream, and the reason is, you know how in protests cops are less violent when white people are in front. It's the same principle, but for their audiences and money. You see, you get it?
Right?
Okay, that's why. Just wanna put that out there. But yeah, so what we're all here for is we're playing a one shot of Lasers and Feelings, which is by John Harper. It's a really cool game. It's fun. It's easy. We have a dice bot. God is playing dice bot.
Nice.
Which is
There he goes.
good.
Oh, the
Yeah,
hand of
thanks,
God.
God. Yeah. We have a benevolent God here who's allowed to intervene in human affairs.
Looks like a white male, but one of the good ones.
The good one. The one.
Can you believe that I got God himself to appear on my stream? Yeah,
Wow.
that's what I'm trying to abolish the entire carceral system right here
Yes.
tonight.
Yeah, wait, what are we supposed to be doing to God? We're attacking and dethroning God.
Attacking and dethroning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Attacking and
It's
dethroning.
big
God
of him
has
to
a lot-
show up for that.
Yeah, God has a lot of. It's because God has a lot of white privilege and thinks that it'll be all fine. You know, in the end.
He did invent guilt.
Oh my god, I'm in love with this.
I love this, guys. Okay,
yeah.
so how should we do this? Do you want to should we just jump right in? Or
I mean, this is
Do you wanna
my
intro-
first time being anywhere near being a game master, so shout out.
yeah,
But also, if there is something important I was supposed to say, like right now, hit me with it.
but you have all the information, right?
I
You have it
sure
open?
do. Oh, I am
Okay.
in it. I'm in
Yeah.
the documents.
I wrote thousands of words. Okay.
Welcome to being a DM.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're doing it right.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
I do want to say,
Have you been
Mike and-
worried all day? That's also
Yes.
the right thing.
Yes. Mike and Taylor, I also extremely bit your format of co-GMing. Like that's what's happening right now.
Take it.
Mm.
I am the world and Akilah is everybody else. All right, so let me just read you guys in. Sound good?
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
We also have to make some game level decisions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't we have to
Yeah.
make decisions about how we buff our spaceship?
Or the raptor? Should we
yes,
do that
okay, so-
first, or is that part of the read-in?
This is not. It'll be part of the read-in sort
Okay,
of.
cool.
But basically,
Sorry to DM your DM. I'm gonna shut my
Mike,
mouth now.
give
I'm
up
sorry.
the reins.
No, let him.
I don't know
Let him.
how.
He
Let
can
him.
help me.
I just want to say. So that stuff will come in later because it's part of it's a plot point.
Okay.
Ooh.
Word.
Oh.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Chat, you ready? Press R to ready up, chat. I'm abusing my power, I know.
I love it.
But like this is my second time DMing, and it's in front of like maybe 600 people. I don't fucking know.
This could be great.
I think you're gonna be great.
I think you're gonna kill it.
Chat's ready. All right, guys.
There we go.
You wake up to an unfamiliar beeping that you nevertheless immediately recognize. It's the emergency backup to the emergency backup to, you guessed it, the emergency backup power system. And it's telling you in no uncertain terms that your spaceship battery is nearly dead. You guys used up a lot of juice going hard last night. Doing what? You tell me. I only know the battery is fried. It'll recharge eventually, shouts to solar power, but for now, you're not going anywhere in the Raptor. Around you, you see the remains of a dope party. The airlock is half open, and there are bottles and one-hitter vape tubes strewn on the floor. The captain threw the party for you, the crew, because he's new to the ship and wanted you to celebrate your upcoming mission, which will be your first together. Who are you? Describe your character.
I'll go first. Hi, I'm Schnoodle Bunsen. I'm a hotshot scientist. And I'm just, sort of touring the galaxy, collecting samples of all sentient beings. And I'm a hotshot scientist.
What's your number? The lasers.
My number is 4.
Okay.
Unless you mean my cell number.
Oh, all right. Well, I think it's unethical for God to ask for cell phone numbers. Please continue.
And in the crawling out of the cryopod nearby is a almost topless human man, the pilot of the ship, a bit of a survivor, a bit of a looking out for old number one fella. Goes by the name of Legs Loveless.
Oh.
Don't you forget it. He's got jeans and a leather vest.
I love that. An important outfit.
Coolest outfit.
Fuck yeah. Shit. I wasn't prepared for this.
Wait, I didn't describe my outfit. I'm wearing a tight-fitting lab coat. Thank you.
Ooh, yes.
You're welcome.
Business and party. We love to see that.
Snoring really loudly in one of the quarters is Jim Treetip, who is a Razumakian envoy. The crew would know that Jim, though he normally appears as like a sort of short, balding man with thick glasses, is his true form is like a skin kind of spider lizard. But his people learn how to project one other form so that people don't get scared of them. And he is when he is not severely hungover, because he is not normally a partier, he's just trying to go out and spread the word of the Razumakian Empire and soften their image. He's wearing a very drab gray smock, but it's definitely now stained with something.
Yum.
Looking out the window of his pod, you see, hello, my friends. I am Jean-Claude 123. Good soldier. I was programmed to kill, and I do not care who I kill or why. I am an emotionless killing machine, but as I smoke my long, skinny e-cigarette, I cannot help but wonder, is there something else to this life? I wear a beret and a black and white striped shirt.
All right.
Oh fuck.
Wait, what's Jean-Claude's number?
My number is a full-on 5.
Okay, Jim's is 2.
Oh, so also the numbers, chat. The numbers matter because that determines the roll, sort of. So if you're doing a lasers roll, you want to go under the number, and if you're doing a feelings roll, you want to roll above it.
Got it.
Because lasers are cool, feelings are hot. As far as I understand this game, you know.
Wow.
Got too many GMs. Really, got too many GMs. I have too many GMs in the chat to like not know this. Okay, so what do you do? You've woken up.
I guess I'll go around and I'll wake everyone up because I've actually been up doing yoga. I'm not much of a drinker, so I had a sniff of Cointreau and retired early. Chop chop, everyone! That beeping isn't normal.
Oh God.
Oh, it'll be fine. It's probably just a circuit breaker
Ugh.
somewhere.
Oh no, don't! You're gonna get me started.
Oh, look, it's not my fault. My brain feels like two asteroids that got very drunk last night.
I feel like I drank jet fuel.
Well, okay. I guess I'll try to give. I as a scientist, I'm sure I've done some studies into whatever's going on in your brain. So I'll just give you some, vitamins. Here,
Vitamins.
take these. Centrum.
Yeah, I will take your vitamins.
Oh, not my
Do
style.
nothing for me. I do not have an organic body. Last night I drank poison to see what would happen. Not a thing.
Truly, of all the things I've studied, you fascinate me most.
If only I could care.
Wow. Ah, God, it's like the hottest thing you could say to a scientist.
Oh my god. Okay. So to be clear, you guys are in a room. You're the room is called. Sorry, hold on. Let me pull this up. The room is
Jeff.
called the cool
Jeff,
zone.
the room is Jeff.
It's known as the cool zone. 'cause it's
We're
the
in
coldest.
the cool zone now.
It's because it's the coldest place on the ship. It's where you all like to chill. It also has a conversation pit. This is also where all the computer equipment is because it's cold. Because you know, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you got to keep those computers cold in the future too.
Bijan,
Okay.
is there a visible way out?
There is not, but the airlock is half open and things are beeping. You could do that stuff. if you
Yeah.
wanted.
Bijan, I was going to ask, do we know where this battery could be located? Would any of us
Yeah,
like
it's all of this stuff is in the room. Like it's just like this
Okay.
is where all like it's basically like sort
the
of a
batteries
duplicate.
here?
Yeah, it's sort of a duplicate of the bridge. It's like
Okay.
because it has the same panels and shit. It's just this is where everything is located.
Okay. Then I guess let's just try to find the battery and get some juice into it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, the battery's going to recharge eventually.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be
Oh,
fine.
don't worry, Doc. The
Don't worry
battery's
about
going to
it.
recharge eventually.
Jim stumbles over towards wherever the beeping is coming from.
Yes, you see a panel. It is showing you that one of the airlock doors is open. You guys went really hard last night for some reason.
Jim tries to. Oh, sorry.
But also nearby, you see like beside it, you see one of the. There's like another panel that shows another status thing. It's like one of the landers in the storage hold is gone.
Guys, someone left the airlock open, and it looks like one of the landers is gone.
I'm sure I had a good reason. And I start patting my pocket, looking for keys to the lander that's missing. Do I find any keys to the lander
You
that's
do
Oh
not.
missing?
yeah.
You do not.
No keys, so we can't even go beep beep.
I mean,
Try and find it.
sorry. There are two landers. One of them is gone. I should have made that more clear.
No, only one
okay.
of the landers is gone. We'll be fine.
And I guess we get in the other lander and find it.
Sure. I mean, is that what you guys do?
How many can fit in a lander?
You can all fit in it. You can. It's a 4-person. So these are landers that double as emergency escape pods. Like you're fine. So other things in the room that you probably notice are there. There's a mini fridge that really holds the room together.
Ooh.
Its name
what
is,
color is the mini fridge?
It is jet black. Its name actually no, sorry, it's chrome. Its name is Chilium. There is also there's also one other thing.
I tried to seduce the mini fridge. No, sorry.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
If you look around, you'll notice that there's a bunch of like broken glass on the ground because there's like a thing is missing. So the thing is a sword, and specifically a vintage earth sword, something you might see in a hobbyist garage. Some hobbyists would call it an edged weapon. Get it? Right? The sword is important because it's badass. It's just like the maiden on the prow of your ship. It's just tight as hell. That's it.
Okay.
And yeah, there's other stuff in the room, but like that's the other main feature of this like whole fucking scenario. The sword is gone, and there's glass all around, and you're hungover.
Okay, as a scientist, I would like to look for if there's glass everywhere. Are there perhaps a trail of blood?
No, the
Okay.
person was probably wearing shoes or
Okay.
gloves.
Can I pick up a piece of glass and like scan it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I pick up-
Yeah. So what you see is it says don't break unless emergency.
It
That's it.
seems there was an emergency.
Okay.
Or else someone broke the rules.
Must be the former. It just must be.
It wasn't me. I never break the rules. No rule breaking here. And Jim tries to close the open airlock because he's afraid someone will think he did it.
The airlock closes.
Yes.
What about you, Professor? You're always breaking the rules. Was this you?
Am I the professor?
Yeah.
Oh, because you
That's
called me doctor
that's
earlier. But you know what? You're right. I do have a doctorate. So doctor and professor both
The
work.
doctorate
Yes,
was a
correct.
So Dr.
respectful,
Bunsen.
honorific.
Yeah.
Professor is just like a funny little name I have for you.
Well, I don't usually break. I certainly don't break the scientific rules, but there is a degree of aberration that can be fun.
Mhm.
Did you take
But,
the sword?
Did I take the sword, Bichon?
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. It's just
I
gone.
did not.
Cool.
that I did
Well,
not.
that's the only suspect accounted for.
Wait a minute. Has anybody seen the captain?
Oh. When was the last time I saw the captain?
You saw the captain halfway through the party. He was looking like he was going back to his room, but you haven't seen him since.
Maybe we should check the captain's room.
Oh, I don't want to bother him.
And I think that we could.
We
Would
could.
you-
Yeah, you're probably right.
Jean-Claude, you knock. He
Of
loves
course.
you.
He does love me. Who can resist
But
the
knock
call?
very gently. Don't kill the door.
Don't kill the door. Is
Don't
that the
kill
direct
the door.
order?
Branson, roll for knocking. Dicebot, are you prepared for this knock? Do you destroy the door is what I'm asking. Are you prepared
I'm
for the knock? Yeah, so 2 dice, please, Dicebot. Dice God. And I guess that was a lasers roll. What's your number?
5.
He rolled under, so that's a success. You
All right,
successfully knock on the door without destroying it.
Mon Dieu! I curse. I spit on the ground. The door was an enemy to me. But very well, I have knocked lightly on the door. And now to step aside from the door. My job is done, and I will let the human beings do their job.
Wow, a hero.
Yeah.
Jim like sort of gently works his way towards the door and sticks his head in, knowing that he's the one that is maybe the most prepared to gently deliver bad news to the captain. What does
Schnoodle pushes Jim in.
oh, God!
You've got this.
So if you look around, the room is empty. The bed is perfectly made.
Guys, the captain's nowhere to be found, and the bed it looks like he didn't even sleep here last night.
Did you look in his sleeping drawers?
Hold on, I'll check. And
Oh yeah.
Jim, goes through the captain's drawers.
Yeah,
He's not in those.
You see like militarily like precise folding of clothing, but not like nothing. There's just shit in there. It's like normal clothing, captain stuff.
No, it's just a bunch of socks.
Also, I should point out what you would know about the captain is the captain's name is Garrett Botham. He's new. You don't know that much about him because he's like sort of chill. He was assigned to your ship recently by the company. You've heard that he did some cool shit at other outposts, only vaguely. Something about Space Marines. He prefers to go by CG, Captain G.
CG.
CG.
That's all. I mean, he's just like a recent transplant to your crew.
It's starting to look like the captain maybe took the lander.
Can I look for a diary or journal?
Sure.
This is the kind of rules I break.
Yeah, you roll for fucking investigations.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that's one. That's probably one dice god. I guess that's is that a
4.
feelings roll or like a laser roll? What would you say? I think that's.
I would say that's probably laser because
Yeah.
I'm,
Well, if your
but my
number
number is 4.
So you got laser
feelings.
feelings.
Laser feelings, yeah.
So you get to ask the GM a question, and I have to answer honestly.
Whoa.
Okay. What is the most salacious thing I discover in the captain's journal?
Well,
Perhaps
it's
the most. Oh, go on.
I think the salacious thing is that he has a journal in the first place and writes in it because like this is like an ex-military man. Like he's like a person who like doesn't appear to have feelings really. He's just sort of like he's like heroic in a generic sense. But in the journal, I guess the most it's like you see like just like porn links written down. And like it's just so fucking weird that it feels salacious.
There could be truly nothing more suspicious than someone handwriting down letter by letter a porn link.
100%. That's what you see.
Letter by letter. Not even the search terms. The URL.
Just
It
the
is
URL.
The URL.
The man had a specific goal.
// Yikes.
But other than that, below it you see. This is not salacious. This is also, you looked at the diary. You see, I don't trust the fridge. In a different entry. It's not near the porn stuff. It's different.
Jim, you may have to seduce that fridge after all.
Would you find something good in the diary?
The captain didn't trust the mini fridge.
Didn't trust it.
Mm-mm.
It does have a low, threatening howl that it makes. It makes that weird humming sound.
Not to mention the water in it is just never cold enough. And that's supposed to be our cool room.
Let's go confront the fridge.
Let's go confront the fridge.
Which one of you?
Once again, I pushed Jim first.
Fridge,
got this,
as a
Jim.
team, we've all come together and we've decided that it's time to talk about the fact that you're just not pulling your weight around here as much as we think that you should.
So as soon as your hand gets close to the fridge, a display springs to life, and you see a familiar cartoon face.
Wow. How dare you? Okay, not only do I keep you all filled with booze, chill in the chill room, I'm the only person here that you should have been asking about what happened last night, because I see everything, but I never get invited. I wasn't invited to the party. I was supplying the beverages. I can't believe you'd say I don't pull my weight, but you know what? I'm glad that we're having this conversation now.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I pour a glass of water for the fridge and I hand it to the fridge.
I put the fridge as the fridge. I accept the water, and it's in the back now.
That was good. That was really good, everyone, I think.
Mm-hmm. I do have some details for you, but I think that each of you should tell me why you appreciate being, part of my team first, because it's been trying,
Mm-hmm.
Jillian, look, let me be honest with you here. I'm used to looking out for number one. I only joined this crew so I can get enough money to get back to my home planet, settle down with a nice space radish farm, and forget all about this sort of adventuring life everybody's got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Truth be told, if some kind of space torpedo hit the ship and I could only save one person in that life pod, it'd be you, kiddo.
Wow. Well, I'm touched. And I'm here for Legs Loveless. So who else is gonna make amends today?
Okay, I need to know, is this the kind of mini fridge that is only a refrigerator and doesn't have any freezer, or does it have a tiny freezer section?
I have a tiny freezer now.
Okay.
At the top.
Snickers in there, yeah.
Chilliam, I want to say you are the only mini fridge I've ever met whose tiny freezer actually freezes things.
Thank you. Thank you for
And
seeing me and noticing me, Schnoodle. It's important that we're all supporting each other, and I just feel seen for the first time, and thank you.
For the first time?
Since Legs just said what he had to say.
I told you I'd let Jim die and I'd take you on the life. Okay, that's fine.
Come on. We would all let Jim die.
That's true. I push Jim in front of me every time.
I really appreciate all this encouragement. It's real nice.
I step forward. I say, a small refrigerator. I especially owe you an apology. Look at us, two machines, and I did not have your back.
That's right.
I was created for a task, which is to kill large amounts of people in a war. You were created to keep small beverages and Snickers bars cold.
Right.
One to kill, one to chill.
That is exactly what it says on our warranties.
Branson, I was gonna make you roll for it, but you got it.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
nice. So I owe you an apology, and I would say if our ship was hit by a torpedo, and I could only bring one person, I would of course bring you. As well as fuel for the ship.
I mean, legitimately, you guys could leave me, but I appreciate that you all are now willing to die for me when minutes ago you weren't even willing to ask me a question. So I appreciate
That worked twice.
I'm not willing to die. No, I'm not willing to die for you. I just think that you have a really impressive freezer section.
Thank you. And I have been keeping it clean for months. So very important. Thank you. Well, I mean, I have information to offer. Do I wait for someone to roll?
Yes. How do we procure this information?
You
I
know,
think Jim
honestly,
has to make a
Wait,
sacrifice.
I
of his
need to. I
ego.
know that I tend to blend into the walls because my smock is the same color as the.
Oh gosh! Wow.
Yeah,
you
sorry,
came
I
out
didn't
of
see you
nowhere.
there. Sorry, I did not see you, Jim. We were all talking shit about you. I feel terrible. Jim, sorry, what's good?
At this precise moment, Jim gets a little mad, and for a second, he blinks into a giant 10-foot tall skinned spider with a snake head, and he says, "It's okay. It happens sometimes."
Okay, that's not blending in. That's
right,
not
Jim.
blending in.
sorry. I didn't
That
mean
was
to.
a
I
lot,
didn't.
Jim. Wow.
I didn't mean to. I mean, how could I not appreciate you? You've told me so much about your people, the Chill Masters. I feel like I know them like they're my own people. You've listened to me talk about the Rezumakian Empire for, I think, maybe literally hundreds of thousands of hours.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're not even talking to me. I'm just listening to it.
I mean, it's just whoever will listen. Like maybe sometimes the plants.
That's right. I mean-
Anyways, what
Is
did
he
you
done talking?
what did you see?
Well, here's what I think is important to note is that the captain did take that little flyer, you know?
Mhm.
I saw him leave, and he did not leave empty-handed.
What did you see in his hands?
I saw the sword.
What sword?
I saw the sword, and he was booking it out of here. I tried to say things, but as a refrigerator, I don't really have a lot of things I can do. I mean, the talking is pretty impressive. So
Yeah, can I just? Oh, right. You're a little graphic. You're not talking by opening and closing your door. Okay,
Right.
I had to clarify. I just really wanted to understand
It's
that
got a
visual,
stream.
and I do now.
yeah, I was hoping to
could
be more
you-
Muppety, but I'm not exactly as Muppety as one might hope. Of
Two
talking
googly
to
eyes
do.
moving back and forth.
Yeah,
Not to mention what
Pee-wee's
a
Playhouse version. Okay,
what a
I'm
waste of
high-tech.
energy that would be.
Really
The food
bad
is all
for keeping
room
things
temperature.
chilled. Yeah.
This explains a lot, actually.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
why
I
I'm bitter.
Chilium, do you know what is the relevance of the sword? I know that it's sort of an icon that represents what the raptor stands for, but do you know if it has any special abilities or being taken away from the ship, if that has any sort of special consequences?
Well, it's definitely cool as hell. So that's one part. I would
Okay.
say the second part is that it's very expensive.
Ah.
Wait, I have a very important question. And before you answer, think about it very carefully. When he took it, was it an emergency?
Well, there were lots of alarms going off, but he did seem like he knew where he was going, and it didn't seem like he was alarmed.
Oh.
Did he punch it or use an object to destroy the glass?
I believe he was just punching and kicking.
Ah,
He
Wow.
really wanted to get that expensive
He kicked
sword.
it? Wow.
typical
I thought I was
captain.
going to get kicked.
So
I was
cool.
pretty upset.
To kick a sword, there is no lower in a man's life.
Ah, yes, the age-old debate. What is more powerful, a kick or a sword?
Yes.
Only the fool would choose a kick.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. What do you guys do? What do you do next? You've gotten your
Perhaps
All
we
right,
should have
look.
a vote.
If
Okay,
that
yes.
captain leaves, one of us is going to have to be the captain. And it's either going to be one of you. It's inevitably going to be me. Come on, let's get real. I don't want
Jacques,
that kind of
I hate to ask
responsibility.
this of you, but would you be the captain, Jacques? I think is what Legs is trying to say, right, Legs?
You know, I would make a good captain for many reasons. I am intelligent beyond any human being. I am well liked for some reason, although I do not extend this courtesy to others. Myself, I'm personally cold. Although this gives me a certain edge strategically.
Mhm.
However, I am uninterested in leadership. I wish only to kill when told to kill. Legs, I abdicate this throne to you.
Wow.
Look,
I stand by him.
Wait, sorry.
Robots.
I don't want to be captain. Also, if that sword's worth so much money, let's get it back and sell it, and that way we don't have to do work.
Oh, but I love my work.
Well, I don't. I would love to be somewhere else. Let's get that
Whoa.
money.
Chilliam, you would rather do a different job?
Yeah.
What do you
That's
want
your
to be,
dream
Chili?
job, Chilliam.
Honestly, I thought maybe I could potentially join the Ice Capades.
Sorry, I'm gonna pause you all.
Skating
I'm
mini fridge.
I'm gonna stop you all right here to say Chilliam does have retractable legs and a battery. And secondly, we passed $12,000.
Hey!
Everyone's saying fuck 12. We hit 12K. So
Fuck 12.
Yeah, we gotta fuck 12 and get to 13.
Fuck 12, yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna get you guys out of this ship. So let's go.
Okay.
Is Chilliam coming with?
If you want, I don't. I mean,
I'm gonna hang back.
All right.
You know, just in case he
Okay.
comes back, I'll tell him that I told you guys where he was going. So I guess text me.
Okay. I will
you can
do
text the
that.
fridge. You get the
Deal.
fridge's contact.
If we have time, we'll text you, Chilliam. In the meantime,
you.
I
stay
started
cool.
a group chat.
You get the fridge's contact, so you can contact Chilliam whenever.
Jim is filling it with very inscrutable spider memes. You know, this-
I hate it here. This is why I want to leave.
Drake pointing at 6 legs and he doesn't like it. Drake pointing at 8 legs and he loves it.
I love it.
The other thing that you would know about the ship is that there are a few different places in the ship. So like there's obviously the bridge, there's the barracks where you guys have quarters or whatever. There's the brig for prisoners, the cool zone, which you've already seen, and a gym, which is also in the storage hold where the landers are. So you know all of this stuff going in.
The
Well,
landers are in the gym?
No, the gym and the landers are in the storage hold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all the same spot.
Oh, I get it.
It's like a utility ship. It's not like
Yeah.
it has one conversation pit. That's it.
Yeah, right.
Just one.
The layout is to encourage that only the strongest and most athletic can access the ships.
So, Captain, I guess, do you think that we should head straight to the lander or? Captain
Yes. I am not
no.
the captain.
You,
Yes.
you did.
Oh, no.
abdicate.
I think we should all decide as a group what we want to do. You know, there's a lot of legal responsibilities that Captain has to shoulder that I'd like to stay away from due to my record. So, does anyone need to pack up clothes or something?
You asking me, God, or what?
Are we going to get in a lander and go? Or are we going
How long do you think this is going to be? We're not spending a weekend.
everyone?
Or are we, Captain Legs?
Oh, don't call me Captain Legs. Legs is fine.
Yes, I mean, I'll gather some of my beakers and Bunsen's and just some corrosive chemicals, as is the equipment of a scientist. And I'm ready to go. I've got a knapsack.
Also, all of this waffling, I think, makes Jim Tree Tip the captain. So that's how we're going forward.
Okay, Captain Jim, lead the way. I shove him.
Okay.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Fine.
Okay, let's oh, sorry, go on.
Everybody suit up.
You're already suited up. It's
Whoops.
I have a
Yeah.
metallic exoskeleton. I cannot suit down. My hands are guns.
Whoa. Okay. Wow.
I don't need
Grabbed
one
it all
because this
time.
isn't actually my body.
Mhm. True.
Fuck it.
Great. I guess let's go to the land.
Yeah, let's go to the lander.
Wait, whoa.
Okay, we walk towards
passed
the
the goal.
storage.
Sorry.
Okay.
We passed 13, 12, 10. We passed it. We're at $13,000,
ACAB
$282.
Yes.
Good number.
ACAB, baby.
Yeah, we popped off. Did someone donate $1,000? If you did, show yourself, and also congratulations, you did it.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's get some ACABs in chat and some fuck 12s too, just for variety. Go on. TTRPG crew.
Well, I'm gonna put
Yeah,
just so that it's here.
mid-walk.
Well,
Oh, thank you, Mike. Mike's
Yeah.
dropping Fs and ACABs in the chat. In the Zoom chat. Hexahexagon, you genius, you brilliant, beautiful scholar. Thank you. For the $1,000 donation that took us all the way past the fucking mark. Oh my god, I can't think about this too hard. It's gonna make me cry. Let's go.
right.
we go to the storage zone where the lander is.
Okay. Yeah. So when you see the landers, it's just standard corp gear. They don't have a long range. They have life support. They work well in suborbital. You can like fly around, not in space with them. So they're cool. They're great. Yeah. So you know that there's also the gym if you want to work out. Get a good pump going before you hit the surface.
I do. Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, I think if you don't do that, you can go down to the surface. You can, I don't know, do whatever. Like you can do anything you'd like.
So we're assuming that let me ask a different question.
Yes.
Can we use any of the machinery, any of the computers that are on the Raptor to see the precise location of the other lander?
You can't use any of the machinery on the Raptor because it's dead, but you do have a communicator on you that will tell you that information.
I look at my communicator and see if I can tell where the other lander is.
Yeah, you see it's down on the planet below you. Let me describe this planet to you. Okay, so the planet's name is Harth. You know this. From above, the planet looks like a giant ball of green with a thick white scar on one side of its face. It's a jungle planet with unbelievably old, massive trees and very thick vines. It is extremely humid and hot. You'd also know that this is where the Corp mines its Bager crystals, which it flips to unsavory people for massive profit. These things are rare, and you can only find them here. Relative to the importance of the crystal, the Corp base seems pretty small because there's a Corp base down on, obviously, it's the size of a military base. The other thing you'd know is that there's a small mining outpost there, but it's where all of this heavy machinery is kept to mine these crystals because it requires big boy earth movers to excavate them. It's almost as if the planet doesn't want you to take them. The crystals themselves contain a tremendous amount of energy, and yeah, the Corp flips them, obviously. But you can't really get enough of the crystals by hand to make it worth it. The locals use these small amounts in religious rituals. So yeah, so if you check your holy shit, yeah, if you check your communicator, you'll see the location of the lander and the location of the captain because he his locator is still on. And they're both down on the planet. They're pretty far from one another. The lander is at the main base, and the captain is at a mile away at this open air market, which is marked on your map.
Oh, interesting. I think we should go rendezvous with the captain rather than worrying about the lander. He's likely trying to pawn. He could be trying to pawn the sword.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Cool. So you guys take the lander?
I think we should do it.
So where do you go?
Let's do it.
There's a few different places you can go. You can go to the corporation base, the main base. You can go to
Towards
the
captain.
You can go to the captain. You can also go to the mining outpost. There's a bunch of stuff. So what do you want to go directly to the captain?
Let's go get our boy.
Yeah, I vote
Money.
captain.
Okay. So you guys
Again, we're not going to retrieve this sword and then sell it ourselves. You're not
Right.
under that.
We'll see. Let's leave our options.
So question, are
Okay.
any of you a pilot? We have one pilot, Legs Loveless. Legs, I'm going to need you to roll for flight.
Heck yeah.
This old bucket of bolts, let me tell you, I put in the hours
let's
on this thing.
Let's get two
Can I help
dice.
him?
No, one
I was
dice because
okay.
you're hungover.
What about since I had my comm open, can I help navigate? And
Yeah.
Can that be an assist?
Yeah, give him two. Give him two.
So turn left
you,
at
Dice
this
God.
star cluster, and then pull back on the throttle just a little.
No,
Just
you're in geosynchronous orbit above this planet. You don't you're not going far.
Okay.
Should have mentioned that in the first place. All right, that was a lasers roll. So Taylor, what's your number?
3.
So you fuck it up.
Oh.
It's like a mixed success. You get 1.
Has someone been messing with the lander controls? Because this is not how I left them last time.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
actually,
You're
sorry.
very hungover.
My
You're-
comm was,
Professor?
my
Jim?
comm was upside down.
Yeah, okay. All right,
Jim,
John.
don't take this. This isn't on you.
Because John is smoking in the cockpit.
No, when I smoke in here, it fucks with the controls, but I am addicted. What do you want?
Nothing. So none of that has anything to do with what actually happens, which is you
Oh, well.
sort of spasm at the controls, and you're feeling very like weird and sort of hungover in a strange way. And you, since you fucked up, how do I
Pretty
punish
sure it
you?
was the smoke and the cigarette.
Is this a different hangover than you've ever had before?
That's a
You said-
really good
You
question.
asked this as the ship is going down. You guys are landing.
Is this a different hangover?
So
I
guess
have a flashback to there's a 13-year-old boy crawling out of a cryo chamber and going, oh, my brain feels like two asteroids that got way too drunk last night. And then there's a 25-year-old guy in a leather vest crawling out of it. My brain feels like two. And then there's an older guy, and then there's me doing it just half an hour earlier. I'm like,
Wow.
no, it's pretty on trend for the hangovers I've had
Okay.
before.
yeah, so
yeah. Go
So,
big or go home.
you spasm, and the thing is, you regain control. But what you do, because you're panicked, is you engage the autopilot, and it takes you down to the main base.
Okay.
So you're close to the captain. You didn't fucking land there. But yeah, you know what to do when you panic. It's like, yeah, the ship can fly itself, and I'm.
Hey, stop
I am, but
panicking. We have the autopilot. Everything's
Yeah.
going to be fine.
Maybe someone here knows how the best way to get to the captain.
Yeah, exactly.
What? Jim, we're trying to land.
Jim, please.
But you do land safely. You do make it. You're
Okay.
good. You did it. Congratulations. You're on Harth.
Okay.
So the base is very quiet. You show your credentials. You're waved in. It's very easy. So you're on you're on a base that's like, it's sort of like a small military base, but it's maintained by a corporation that is extracting shit from the land and selling it for profit. So you what do you do? Where do you go? There's some options here, like just to like not make it so fucking wide open. So you know that there's the captain is in a market nearby. It's a giant open air market in the capital city, Emiscola. It's like a bunch of like permanent and impermanent structures. It's very, very big. You can buy anything you want there. It's like, think illicit, cool shit. But you can also like visit the mess hall. You can, talk to the commanding officer. You have some options, is what I'm trying to say. So you can do whatever you want.
I want to find the skeeviest, low-downest looking person that's got the shifty eyes and a snake smile. I want to find that lady.
Yeah. Can we look to see who are you saying at the base or at the market?
There's
like where we
always
land.
some guy.
Okay, we're just looking for the person who looks like they might be tapped into some more illicit behavior at this base.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there
cool.
any visible drug dealers?
You're on like a
Get your drugs,
semi-military
yeah, get your
base.
drugs.
Forgers, maybe.
Any
I
bigamists?
love a forger.
So unfortunately, it is at this moment.
With
It
a
is at
money
this
sign
moment
on it.
that you've since you landed, you've triggered like an alarm because your lander is registered obviously to your craft and your crew. So you've triggered an alert, and so you get a ping from the commanding officer of this base, who's like, "Hey, you come make your report. You haven't reported yet from your last mission. I need to know everything."
Oh, we got to go see the CO before we go.
Yeah, it's like because he fucked up. It's not anyone's fault.
I think
That's
we
all
should
legs. Yes.
keep this between us for now, and we'll tell the commanding officer here that we are here to sell something else at the market.
Incredible. Okay.
Like a big knife.
Yes, who has a big knife? Jim,
Example.
Jim,
Good
do you have a big
example.
knife?
So you
Jim holds up his taser or whatever it is. It's what is it? We have variable beam phase pistol.
yes, you have a variable beam phase pistol.
Sorry, I didn't bring it.
So,
I open my stomach and there's like a compartment full of knives.
I mean, does this
Wow,
count?
they
And
like
then-
a fridge
Branson?
for knives.
Branson, roll for knives.
Yeah, absolutely.
Roll for knives.
if I turn into my Razumakian form, my front two forelegs are bladed.
No, that's cool. That's cool. We're
What
good.
kind of what kind of knives did we get? We got that's a lasers roll. What's your number?
5.
Yeah, you nail this. You know,
Oh, yeah.
you have so many knives inside of you.
kind
You
of
got
knife do you
kukris. You got all kinds of shit. You got daggers. You just got it's like an assortment of fucking knives in there.
Strapped with knives.
Just incredible amounts of
Wow,
knives.
this knife has a serrated edge.
a butter knife. You got all the knives.
Yeah, it's like you're like a cutlery shelf. You got everything.
It's actually my midsection is just like a wooden block with like slots in it. Yeah.
Magnetic wooden block with a bunch of knives like just slapped on there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's cool. Fuck.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, you ask some base personnel for help, and eventually you navigate yourselves to the office of Reagan Bryce. She is the local leader of the corporation here in Harth. She's not evil per se, but not doing anything about the corp's presence either. She's the proverbial good apple that rots in the presence of other worse apples. She's been on Harth for 5 years and is close to the end of her time here. When she finishes strip mining the crystals on this planet, she'll get a promotion and get the fuck out. She wants to meet up. Well, yeah, she has like a boo that she wants to meet up with who's stationed nearby. This is like, it doesn't matter to you. This was just for me.
No, this is very
No,
interesting.
I love it. Let's just
Like
tell
that-
your story.
They met as cadets. They did jobs together. The corp split them up, and so she's like trying to get the fuck off of this planet because she just wants to meet up with her boo. And yeah. So that's what you know. And you're now in her office, which is again military fucking office. There's nothing. It's like bare. There's nothing here. There's like one picture. You can't see it, but you know what it is.
That's right.
Wait,
Welcome to my office.
Did
You
you
guys
just
look-
roll your eyes at your own office?
Yeah, I hate it here, and I'm almost done. So, what do you guys want? The 15th meeting I've had today of a bunch of people who got lost. It's like GPS never got invented, and I'm supposed to be Google. I'm sorry. I could be getting laid right now, and I'm talking to you guys.
Yeah, I
Wow,
reach
very
over and
wow.
push Jim in front of.
Oh,
I'm not gonna sleep with that thing.
Oh, is that?
she just sees
So
right.
I forgot on this planet pushing someone in front of a group means you're offering them as a sexual conquest.
Yes. Oh, we have to remember that. We can't do this when we go to the market. That would be an absolute snafu.
No, it's fine. I understand that the Razumakian form is not for everybody. And Jim sort of like flickers a little bit in embarrassment and slight anger. No, we're just here to, and he looks nervously at his crew members, sell some things at the market.
Yes, probably much like the captain from upstairs might have been
Yeah.
Interesting.
when he came through and saw you.
I see. Okay, so you're here to sell something. Let's look at these wares.
All right, let me open my stomach and show you my knives. I open my stomach up, and you see knives aplenty.
First come, first serve if you're interested, Nenny.
Yeah, you've never
okay.
seen knives like this. Look at this. I bring out a boot, a PVC
You know what?
pipe, and a tomato.
I actually don't care about what you're selling. You know what I
watch
care
the
about?
tomato. It just goes right through the tomato.
I am more curious. Do you all have a report or something I can look at so that I can get out of here and go get laid?
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I could just write one up for you real quick.
I mean,
If you
all
just-
right.
If you just need a piece of paper that says that we did some work, happy to oblige.
yeah.
I mean,
You know how old Jim Tree Tip is. He just wants to help out.
you know. Hey God, is that good enough?
Yeah, nailed it.
Fine, I'll accept it.
Can I roll? So should I roll for just like whipping up a quick report that is?
I mean, if you want, but I'd rather you just make it up right now on the spot.
Oh, watch this. This guy loves keyboards.
Just start talking it out. Just start talking it out. Tell us what you did last mission, all of you together.
My last mission, I collected the pheromones of a very
You know what? I'm gonna stop you right there because we just hit $15,000.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna say that saves you from having to do a report. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You don't want
Oh
to
my God,
know
you
the
mean we're not gonna
pheromones of an alien species because it's actually really thrilling.
No, I
he
don't.
don't
just
want
writes
full paperwork.
15,000 on a
Okay.
piece of paper and slides it across the desk.
And she looks at it and is
We
like, I
thrive, Reagan.
don't. Reagan like looks at it and is like, I don't give a fuck, and just files it away,
Yeah. she's like,
knowing
cool,
no
this
one's ever
seems
going
good
to
enough.
see it. Knowing
Right.
no one's ever going to see it.
Report.
Yeah. So now you've done your duty. You're free to
Great.
go. Where do you go?
I think. Well, let's go to the market.
Yeah, Crime Alley. That's where he's going to be.
It's actually not
Places
called
like
crime.
this, they're a dime a dozen.
So
I
it's
don't know, a lot of crime happens in, the most
so
rich location. So he might be selling it there too.
It sounds like a crime thing. I think if you get a pawn, a sword, rich people will take it to an auction house. But
Well,
guys
maybe we
that
should go to
steal
the
swords-
auction house, right?
Well, he broke the sword out of a thing that said emergency, and it wasn't an
Look.
emergency. That makes him a liar, and a liar, they're going to one place. Crime
I like that you're having this
Crime alley,
conversation
crime alley.
as you're walking like toward the market. You're walking there. It's so fucking hot. You're drenched in sweat. You feel awful because none of you are adapted for this. However, the Harthians are. Yeah, so the market is bustling on the ground. It's just huge. It's massive. And all you have is your locator to go on. And you feel kind of terrible, but you can get anything you want here, baby. Anything. It's all yours just for you. So what do you do? Do you go toward the captain? Do you, I don't know, get a drink? Like, do you go buy
if there's
stuff?
if there's any sort of water that is good for a tourist, especially, or something to hydrate a tourist not used to this environment, that would probably be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I go to the souvenir store where they have the little keychains with people's names on them, maybe like a little license plate. It's like, I went to Harth. Or if it's too hot, get out of the Harth. And I find one that says Chilium on it.
Oh.
How many? You spend credits
Wow.
on this, and you get it. You add that to your inventory, friend.
I look
Wow.
for one that says
That's
Jean Claude 123, and they all say like Jean Claude 647. I'm like, ah!
Typical.
It's a
Always.
There's a huge section of schnoodles that no one's bought. Weird. That's kind of weird.
Mhm.
Jim is so hungry he's going to eat the closest thing that looks even remotely edible to him.
That is horrifying, but there's good news for you because you are near a tavern.
A big pile of bugs.
So I guess we see Jim trying to just like inhale a person, a Harthian.
Jim,
and then-
no.
And then he notices,
Sorry, just sometimes I forget what is and isn't food to you people.
and then he notices nearby there's like a big building. It's called the Perfect Loaf, but you wouldn't know that because you can't read Harthian.
Is there any pictogram that would give us?
What kind of loaf it is?
It's
There's
just
a bunch of people
giant,
leaving and they're just eating giant loaves.
No, it's just
Inferior lobes.
It's what looks like a cloud. It's like not even clear what kind of loaf it is.
It's like a poop loaf.
It could be
Like
anything.
like a Japanese cheesesteak.
meatloaf.
Pickle loaf.
It's like one of those things where you know how you look at the clouds and you see like a bunch of different shapes. It's like one of those things, except it's perfect every time. You know
Whatever.
it's perfect.
If people are eating it, Jim is just making a beeline towards it.
Yeah. So you're going inside the tavern. Congrats, you did it.
Yes, we're going.
Yeah, so it's a normal fucking place. It's just like people are at tables sitting down. There's a bartender. There's drinks. There's food. You can get anything food related that's Harthian here that you'd like.
I walk right up to the bartender. I say, "Is there any drink you have been discouraged from selling? If you catch my drift."
Yes. The bartender says, "Yep.
I would like one of those for myself.
Take that too.
Yep.
Actually, 4.
I'm not gonna do it 4 times."
Oh, okay.
And the bartender
seltzer
walks.
then.
No. The bartender walks back and you just don't see anything. It's like 10 minutes. It's just far too long for these drinks. And the bartender returns and it's just an 8-ounce glass of clear liquid. That's it.
Describe smell.
You smell
Can
it.
I
It doesn't,
take?
it doesn't smell like anything. It's just liquid.
Jim just
As
puts
far
it
as you
down,
can tell.
just
Can I take a
throws it
little
back.
dropper and put it in and analyze it scientifically?
Yeah, where's your equipment? You didn't bring any equipment. You brought chemicals. That's not the same thing.
She brought several Bunsons.
I heard Bunsen's.
You
I
can
heard
heat it up.
Bunsen.
I brought beakers, Bunsen's,
Yeah.
and corrosive
So you
liquids.
take out
She
your
brought
Bunsen's.
Bunsen.
You take out your Bunsen's and corrosive liquids, and the bartender's like, "We don't do that here."
Oh, okay, absolutely. I respect the rules of whatever place I'm in,
Yeah.
and I take a sip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Branson.
Oh
Jean-Claude?
yeah, I remove one of my eyes and I just like pour it in there. Like,
Legs. What are you doing?
Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah,
Love
so
it.
let's get some rolls. Let's get some rolls going. Let's. I want to roll. Can we get like? I want 1d6 for each of them.
Oh shit.
Is this going to be laser or feels?
This is just me. Jim, it's the worst thing you've ever tasted. No, sorry, Jim. It's the best thing you've ever tasted. You feel fucking amazing.
I turn into a spider.
Yes, you turn into a spider. This
Oh,
is the
boy.
juice that like cures you. It makes you feel whole. You feel like you're drinking water distilled from a cloud, but you're fucked up a little bit about it.
Never felt better.
Yeah.
Tell
exactly.
the bartender, look, don't throw us anything. He's a good guy. Jim, tell him what a good guy you are.
The Razumakian Empire is extremely honorable, and I am their willful emissary.
There's
I
blood
come
coming
in
out of my
peace.
ear.
We get that a lot. All right, so let's get some more rolls here. Jean-Claude, you fucking love it too. You're just like, yes, that's poison, but it's good.
All right, I put poison in my eyeball and I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah, let's get
Got
another.
some corrosive liquid if you want more poison.
I do.
Another
some
d6 dice god. Shnoodle, you love it too. You're just like, hell yeah, this is actually.
I don't normally drink, but when it's hard,
It tastes like it tastes like you imagined what jet fuel feels like in a plane. So you feel you're just like, yeah, this shit is
I'm
incredible.
powered by this now. Another.
Yes. And one more d6, please. You love it too, Legs. You're like, yeah. This is the nectar you've been searching for your entire life. This is the thing you've been chasing, and you know you'll never be able to get it anywhere else.
Wow. Good for you guys.
Oh,
Should we buy a keg of this and bring it back to the ship? I know this is sort of
Absolutely.
tangential from our mission, but
my greatest
No
hope is
kegs.
that this is secreted from some kind of nipple of a great beast, and I might lay at the foot of that great beast and suckle until time claims me.
Yeah, so you'll remember immediately is that Chilium is made to hold alien booze. So,
Or we could, do what you said, take a bunch back up to the ship and put it in the refrigerator. That's our new friend.
yeah, what's the limit to how much of this we can buy and
How much
take
can
away?
I'll allow we'll just discuss it later.
Okay.
Me, God saying to you, yeah,
We get
it's
a
fine.
bunch.
All of it.
Yeah, you get a
Garçon,
capacity.
I want the maximum
And they
amount
mail
of
it
this.
for you. You don't even have to carry it back. They mail it.
What?
Great.
What? They'll just send it to the ship?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like when you're at Disney World, you know?
Yeah, you know, exactly. Tell them what hotel you're staying at and they'll put it. they'll
I
mark
give
it.
them all of my money. All of
Yeah,
it.
and you get as much as you want. And the bartender's like, people don't normally like this. This is weird. This is
Oh,
very
so were you
strange.
trying to maybe punish us with this?
No, you just asked for the specialty.
Okay.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Nobody
Oh,
likes
no,
it.
it's good. It's really good. It's so good. Okay.
Guess it takes all kinds. Hey, you know what, Doc? If we sold this stuff, we
I'm
could get
Doc again.
rich.
Okay.
Well, it's because I'm happy. So you're Doc.
Hey, pediatrician, listen to the man.
Jean-Claude, Jim.
I am also a pediatrician. Many.
So here's what happens. Here's what I'm going to tell you. In game terms, you get like a +1 or a -1, depending on what's better for your next roll.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. If
We're
it
all
went the other
flying
way,
high.
yeah. If it went the other way, it would have been worse. But
Okay.
you passed the check. Hey, congrats. Are you having fun?
All
I
right.
feel like I'm having fun. This is great.
Now that
Love it.
we're all a little buzzed, why don't we go
Mhm.
confront the captain, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, barkeep, if we had some, gosh, I don't know, gray market, even black market goods we got to get rid of, where would a savvy pilot like me go to take care of such a
The bartender is not even listening. The bartender's turns
Hey,
around and
oh,
just
sorry.
walks away.
Hey,
The bartender
I was
doesn't like
talking to you,
any of
old
you.
man.
I tip him to try and make him like us more.
He's gone. He's behind the swinging tavern door. He doesn't care. He's like,
All right.
Out
Is
of
there
it.
any like
Interested.
alien with a cloak whose face is obscured in
yes,
shadows?
there's an
sitting in a
alien with a
corner
cloak
booth?
whose face is obscured. And that
Yeah.
alien doesn't look at you. They don't care.
I'm still talking
Right.
to it because I can't see his face. So, you know of any place a savvy pilot like me? Can get
Go away.
Leave this place.
Go away.
I mean, we have the locator. We can just find the captain.
Oh, right.
Unless you really want to do this sort of social engineering angle, which I do think it's very charismatic.
I
I'm
said,
loving
go away.
I want to try one more guy, please.
Yeah.
All right, Jean-Claude.
Right, Jean-Claude,
I
one
walk
more
up
guy.
to the biggest guy in there, and I sort of like take a drag. Hey, what can I buy some illegal?
Hey, bastard, get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
Ooh,
That's
okay,
a
I
good
respect
voice.
that. I respect that.
Yeah, wow,
Hey!
he really made it clear.
That's all I got.
Okay,
Okay.
that's out of my system. Let's locate.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
let's go.
Sorry, guys. Can I just play? The developer just DM'd me and said, "Did the thermometer break? Did you guys break the thermometer while we were fucking playing Lasers and Feelings? It is now at $15,119.
Whoa.
I don't know what's happening.
Whoa.
Also, I did the math. The 19 is because someone donated 69.
Nice.
Several other people then donated $50. But you know what? We love it.
Wait,
We love to see it.
let me. Yeah.
Everybody
There-
donate $69 right now.
Other people.
Or cents.
Wait, sorry. I got to shout out some people who donated $1,000.
Jesus, yeah.
Akilah. Thank you very much.
You have to shout me out. You have to shout me out.
LOT Norm. Holy fuck. Thank you so much.
That's John.
Aglickety, holy shit, I cannot believe $1,000. Fuck. Guys, that is insanely good.
So
Yeah.
good.
Sorry, we're back to Lasers and Feelings. We're at about an hour. How you guys feeling? You want to take a break? You want to keep going? What's your mood?
I'm good. Whatever.
I'm
you
feeling
want.
great.
I'm having a blast.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm
All right.
having a blast.
Yeah.
I'm open to everything.
There's a kind of like flicker in the room, and Jim is now he now looks again like Rick Moranis, and
Okay.
and he holds
All
up
right.
his comm and he's like, "Should we go? Do you want to?"
Yes.
I feel great.
Absolutely.
Now maybe is the time to venture out.
Yeah, I think
And
so.
Jim waits to be pushed out the door.
I shove Jim in the direction of the captain.
You're all feeling amazing until you look at your fucking locators and you realize the captain's like a mile away. He's like a mile east from you, and it's so hot and it's so sweaty. You
Jim
start
looks
rolling.
for one of those things that is the spray bottle with the fan on the front of it.
This is just like Disney, actually. They sell them for
Jim finds
20, whatever the currency is.
Jim finds one because this you can get anything here, baby. Anything you'd like.
Oh.
So you
Jim.
get one.
Get a rickshaw.
Jim, I'm going to ask you a question, and you can feel free to say no. Would you consider turning into a giant spider and sort of shuttling us all?
I leave that up to the discretion of the universe.
Yes. Knock yourself out.
So what do you need to get to the place where you turn into a giant
Just-
spider?
Oh, I can do it at will. It's fine. It's just sometimes it happens accidentally. Razumaks, when we train for 150 years to be able to take another form.
It sounds like an erection.
Yeah. Just sometimes it happens on the bus, and whoops.
I'm gently patting him.
An equation on the board, and I'm like, "You come up and solve this."
Then Jim gets an erection and turns into a spider.
Your penis on stream, folks. Don't censor me. We love you. Okay, so yeah, you guys start bustling toward the captain. Yeah, cool noises. Cool noises.
Yeah,
So
listen,
here-
last time I rode Jim, I got lung stones. He's a bad deal, man.
So you guys are all
What are lung stones?
Exactly what it sounds like.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Hate
just
that.
don't breathe in the dander too much.
I forgot that Jim has another voice when he's Jim. Yeah, so you guys scuttle along for like half a mile. It's hot. You're feeling all right. Jim is seemingly not tired at all, which is freaky. However, in front of you, you see a commotion. What do you
As
do?
I see a commotion.
I suppose I leap from the giant spider into the middle of the commotion and say, "Everyone, be reasonable."
A true hotshot.
Hot shot.
True
shit.
scientist.
Demanding reason.
Hottest possible shot.
I would actually like you to roll for that. That sounds great. One die, please, because you're not prepared. You're just fucking doing it. But you get the bonus. You get a bonus. That's a feelings roll. What's your number?
My number is 4.
So it bumps up to a 4. You get laser feelings. Congrats.
Yeah!
Yeah, you don't even know what this commotion is. Let me describe you the commotion, and then we'll talk about what happens next. So the commotion is far off on Jim. It sounds like a street fight. When you get closer, you see it's a Harthian woman facing off against 5 corp mercenaries. They're like you, same corporation. They live on base though. It's not a fair fight, and it's not supposed to be. The crowd isn't doing anything but watching. So you jump in the middle of this fight, and they're just. It's like it's the beginning. They're squaring up, and you say, "Be reasonable," and they all look at you, and now you also get to ask a question or whatever to me, and you know.
I think the first thing I'm going to do is say, I am a scientist of the corporation you work for, and I will not stand for the behavior that you are demonstrating on this planet. And then I want to know, what is the question I want to ask here? I guess I want to know if they have any weaknesses.
Yeah, I will tell you. You know what? I'll tell you the team composition. No, I won't do that. No, they're
DPS tank.
They are just like you. They are the same as they're like they could be from another crew. You know, it's just like the same sorts of people. Some of them are prepared for combat. Some of them are not. But most of them are prepared and or experts in combat, which means they roll 3 dice if you're fighting. But you've also started talking to them, so you could, obviously go that path if you feel like it.
Okay.
But
I get some of my corrosive liquid in my hand,
Cool.
just ready if someone gets aggressive. What business do you have with this woman?
I think the woman speaks. Akilah.
Oh yeah.
We talked about this, I think, right?
And Jim is going to turn into his human form and come up behind Schnoodle-Bunsen.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like people have just come out of nowhere. Everybody's trying to fight me. Look, I'm just trying to get the same place anyone is, a place to get some food, take a dump, sell some of my stuff.
There's
That's
a
most of
low
it.
place.
And the biggest, the like roided out dude in the front says, "No, you're not.
Yeah,
I know who you are. You
That's
have
right.
to come with us."
Mm-hmm. I actually don't think I have to come with you.
You do.
Fine. This guy is Rolf. He is such an asshole, and I guess I'm going with him.
Can Jim roll intuition as to whether or not this woman is lying?
Yes,
Okay.
that's a feelings roll, and you failed it. You don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
But
it could really go either way, guys.
yeah, but I mean, the thing that you see immediately is like this pack of dudes who are threatening this woman is they're just terrible. You can tell they're terrible. They have like the shitty haircut. They look like fucking Nazis. They look like the worst of us.
I'm gonna
You
try.
can practically smell the 1488 tattoos on them.
Are there? Is
Okay,
there?
I pull my guns out.
Yeah, is there an obvious
I've
leader?
got my corrosive
Yeah.
liquid.
The
Just
guy,
ready
the
to
guy
go.
who's the guy who's just talking, who was just like, "No, you have to come
Rolf
with
was
us."
his name. Yeah,
Yeah, Rolf.
I'm gonna try
Rolf.
and sneak up behind him without being seen. Can I do that? And
Yeah, fuck it.
And like get my laser gun out. Maybe put.
I'm gonna go ahead and say these guys are basically Nazis. I'm gonna let you win.
You won.
No. You still got to do it, but like,
Okay. I guess Is that the vibe from the situation that we're gonna?
yeah,
have
you
to-
clearly see this. Like, this guy is just like, he's like a dick and he sucks, and like it's not clear what he like wants with this woman, but you can tell that
Okay.
she like whatever it is, it's not going to be good.
Fucking
I'll hand a little vial of corrosive liquid to the woman. Excuse me, what's your name? And if you want this, you can use it however you like.
Ooh, thank you so much. I do not remember my name.
Oh wait,
I am
The
not.
rest of us.
Oh my! I gave corrosive
Hold on,
liquid
hold on.
to
I
someone
also
who
had a
doesn't
tough
remember
morning.
their name.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't drink this, right?
Right? Yeah. No, sorry. I should clearly label this corrosive. Do not drink.
yeah,
And
this
that's
is all
a good-
happening. And those
no.
guys are like, and because they're stupid, they don't know what's going on.
Oh, wait, my bad. My name is Tara. Sorry. It's just been a really long day. I've been almost fighting this man for literally an hour.
an
So now
hour,
you look.
that's
You look. So what happens next is you look around. All of you like suddenly like look at the crowd. The crowd's not doing anything, but you also see these wanted posters with her face on them, like all over the market.
Oh,
Oh, she's our ticket to Crime Alley. I put the tip of my pistol into the lower back of Rolf, and I lean up and I whisper in his ear, "Hey, buddy, let's let the lady go on her way.
He takes a swing at you.
You get to go home in one piece."
He takes a swing at you.
Sing, sing, zip, zap, zip, zap.
Roll. Rob, roll 3d6, please.
Zip, zap, zap.
I love that. I love that.
That's a success. So he wheels around and punches you before you while you're talking.
Oh, that was his success?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great, cool.
okay.
Yeah.
Zip zap, zip zap, zip zap. We get in on it. Zip zap.
Yeah, I have both my guns out.
Aggressive liquid.
Yeah. So this game doesn't actually have a system for initiative, so I guess we'll handle it like D&D. Maybe no.
I have a D20 here if you want me to roll it.
Yeah, we could just do it with D6s. Like everybody.
Yeah, we'll do it with D6s. Can I get Rob? Can I get a couple? Can I get 4 D6 rolls? That's a D20. All right, so somebody, Jim Tree Tip, you roll a 19 for initiative. Okay,
Cool.
never mind.
Right.
We'll call this good. We'll say Jim, Jean-Claude, Schnoodle, and then Legs with a 1. And so like,
No.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
And when do the baddies act?
They can we get another 4d6?
Don't worry, Legs. I'll save you.
They act first. all of them but one.
No.
So like
Whoa.
I guess Jim and Jean-Claude and 3 of the baddies act at the same time is what the dice are telling me. And then it's Schnoodle, and then it's Legs, and then it's whoever else. Baddie.
All right.
Jim is going to try to just get a shot off with his laser pistol. And
Weird that Jim is a giant spider and is not trying to eat these men, but yeah.
Well, so he doesn't want people to think poorly of the Razumakian Empire.
Yeah.
So he would
Fair.
like to
He
not
doesn't
go
want to be
around.
a stereotype.
Use the weapons that they're familiar with.
Let's roll 2d6,
That's
God,
the most
please.
respectful way.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's very nice.
Does
That's
that include my temporary? Because my temporary
Yes.
+1 is still. I
Yes.
still have. Okay, great.
what's your number?
My number is 2.
Okay, so yeah, you get 1 success, big success. So you shoot, and you hit one of them in the shoulder.
I want
They go,
to. I want to hit the one that is the worst dressed.
Why is it always the worst dress? This happened in our test game too. Okay, cool.
We just don't like when people wear ugly outfits.
So this
I
is-
want to plug
is-
the Nazi that doesn't have style.
This is the feelings heavy Nazi, and it's you just nail him in the shoulder, and it's like right above his heart, and it cauterizes all of the veins instantly, so he doesn't bleed out immediately.
Oh.
But he's just like, ooh, ooh, I'm hurt.
You like that a little bit.
He's like, I'm hurt, but I'm actually super not dead.
Go back, kiss myself.
Yeah. So I guess Jean-Claude.
All right, I open my head up like a Pez dispenser, and out of my neck, I just shoot a bomb at one of them.
We're doing it live. Let's
Keep
get
it
2d6
simple,
out here.
stupid.
What's your number?
5.
You get laser feeling,
Cool.
which is a success. It's not a crit success, but it is a success. And you got 2 successes, which is amazing. All right, so you get to ask me a question. Also, yeah, one of them just fucking explodes. It like so the bomb like shoots out of your neck, goes down one of the guys' throat, and he's like, "Whoa,"
From
And
my
like,
throat
sort-
to yours, my friend.
he sort of chokes it down and goes, "Whoa," and like
That's what
does
a conversation is.
he does a big swallow, and then his belly explodes like there's an alien coming out of it. It's just like, "Bleh," and all of you are covered in gore now.
That feeling when you win the debate.
You totally wrecked that guy.
Yeah.
So that's 1 down. Yeah, now the baddies act, I guess. Let's I'll just act both of them at once. Roll 4d6 for me, please.
Fly.
Oh, I'm gonna give them numbers of 3. And that is it looks like 1 success.
Wait, hold on. You're giving Nazis even odds at feelings?
Yes. Remember, that's how Hollywood depicts them. That's why we do this.
These are Valkyrie Nazis, not Indiana Jones Nazis.
Yeah. So one of them shoots, and it's like, and it just like sort of they shoot at Legs because Legs is just unfortunate. They're like, this guy, we hate him because he's charismatic and good looking. Fuck that.
It's true.
So relatable.
And you get shot. You get shot, and it's just like a grazing shot to your thigh, and it's one of those things where it's like, ooh, you know, it's gonna look heroic later as a scar. You're like, ooh.
Guys, can't we all be friends? I loved your essay in the New York Times op-ed section last week.
Tea and shade. Drinking to that.
Let's Tara, you get to act next. Fuck it. We're playing fast and loose because this game does not have an order.
All right.
That's great.
I'm bouncing. I while everyone's in the fray, I run.
All right.
I am absolutely not trying to be caught.
Yeah.
For
So
these wanted posters.
do y'all follow? Do you all follow Tara?
Can I real quick look at what it says on the wanted poster? Is it just wanted, or is there a little bit of information that's like wanted for sex trafficking?
No, it's wanted for rebellion.
Rebellion. Okay.
Wanted for rebellion.
Yeah, Nazi
Noble
crimes.
crimes.
It's a good wanted. It's a good wanted.
It's a good crime. It's a good crime. You know it's a good crime. You suddenly understand everything with perfect clarity.
You knew she was a real one from the beginning.
Yeah. So she takes off. Emily, I'll let you act, and then if you want to flee with her, you can. If you don't, we can keep fighting these Nazis.
Sorry, my thing is okay. It'll catch up. I think that I'm going to stay with my friends, and for now, I want to
I'm saying you can take an action against the Nazis, the boys.
Okay, I'm gonna throw corrosive liquid in the face of the person who was going after Legs, and then take off after Tara.
Great. Roll me two. You were prepared. Roll me two. No, you're an expert in chemicals. Roll me 3d6, please. Lasers roll. What's your number?
4.
So you get 1 success. However, your conviction is so strong. You throw it, and it sort of misses. Like you miss. It's like it's wide.
I say, Legs, I'll save you.
But what happens is
corrosive liquid in exactly the wrong direction.
The corrosive liquid hits the ground, and the fumes rise up, and all of the Nazis start coughing. Legs, I'm gonna give you. You know what? Fuck it. You see her take off. Legs, I'm gonna give you a shot at it. Just a free one. What do you want to do?
I say, look, a dad that says I love you, and all the Nazis look, and then I run after Tara.
For
all
a
right.
quick second, quick second, Schnoodle looks for the dad too.
So you Jean-Claude and Jim Treetip, you see your two teammates booking it toward the rebel. What do you do?
Jim is gonna follow. Jim is just gonna follow. He's
human form or spider form?
He's in human form still.
Are there any Nazis left?
Yeah, there are a bunch.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
never really
topical.
Yeah. So yeah.
I want to open like chambers all over my body and just like shoot out at them.
Okay, I'm not gonna let you shoot.
The knife
I'm not gonna let you
them.
shoot, but you're gonna have to. You can throw 2.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
blossom pattern.
Let's get 3d6, please. Yeah, that's a laser's roll. Fuck it. You throw 4 knives. Why not? Because you just. What's your number again?
5.
5. Ooh. Yeah, you succeed. You got a crit success. So you get to just tell me what happens.
Okay, cool. I open my my stomach chamber and I say, "Oh, dinner is served." And I sing the song that the chef in Little Mermaid sings, and I just throw knives. One of them is actually like sneaking up behind me, and I take my cigarette and I like put it out on his face.
wild. Also, his song is like the exact same song as the one from Beauty and the Beast, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that he's singing the same song as Be Our Guest. It's just slower or something. Like,
Oh yeah.
they definitely like reuse some of the vocals. I feel.
Yeah.
They're like, just switch it around. The order can be different. He's cooking lobster this time.
French people are just so excited to eat.
Yeah, and so you carve up. I'll give you like 3 Nazis. So there were still 2 left.
Thank you.
Can Jim just roll a quick feelings on the way out to just be like, you should stop being Nazis?
Yeah, do it. Yeah. Yes. Let's get 2 because you were prepared for this. Jim is always trying to appease people. What's your number?
My number is 2, so I have to roll over 2.
Yeah, you succeed heavily for 1 die, which means that you give an impassioned speech. This is all happening in the split second while Branson is cutting them to pieces, literally. And you give a speech about liberal values and the beauties of civilization and humanity and why it's important to love everybody because you gotta care.
The answer.
You got to care about other people. And it's gorgeous. It's such a beautiful speech. And one of them, Gregory, is just like, huh. And that's it. That's all you get.
That's all you get.
Listen, that's more than you usually
we've
get.
been looking for.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Sorry, 16K? 16. Can we get
Whoa!
Can we get some fucking
Holy shit! Yes.
We are making money for this initiative.
I love this. This is so good.
Snapping. This is the best.
Yes. Okay. So you all chase after Tara. And you, if you want, you can do an acrobatics check to see how artfully you dodge through stalls.
I do. I absolutely do.
He's an android. Give him 3 dice. She's a human. Give her
I'm
1.
a hotshot scientist. Give me 1.
This is a lasers roll. Branson, John Claude is just, he's actually, instead of dodging through things, he's just slicing through them with his knives. Like, he's not even, he's like doing flips, but then slicing through tarps. Like, he's like, bah! And everyone's like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, you see legs running parallel to him, and he's like jumping over chicken carts and dodging glass movers, and he's like panting and sweating, and he looks over, and the robot is just gliding through wooden stalls,
Slicing through.
getting
Making eye
behind the robot.
contact.
Yeah.
I'm making eye contact with legs while I do that. I say, I was programmed to kill.
I move over, and I'm drafting behind the robot now.
Can we get 1d6 for Schnoodle? That's a lasers roll. So yeah, fuck it. You succeed. You're running. You're slightly beyond. You're actually in front of these 2 fucking. You're in front of the robot. You're in front of legs, and you're like, legs. Haha, I'm legs. And you jump and you're doing flips. You do 1 front flip, and everyone's like, yo. How is that possible? How is that possible? Also, shouts to God for that $1,000 donation. God, I appreciate you.
You love to see it.
And yeah, you're all fucking booking it. You're exhausted by the time you stop in front of a wooden door in a mud hut. Holy shit! You're resting now. You're resting.
Can we real quickly look to see where the captain is in relation to this?
Yes. So, that is, yeah, exactly. So I do have a note here that says, the Harthian woman Tara is a romanceable NPC. Secondly,
is there a cutscene you want to get to?
Nope.
Okay.
But
I did hand her a vial of corrosive liquid, so I think I'm actually the closest one.
I actually do think that's true. So you actually instead like you start looking for the captain. You like pull out your locator. You look for the captain, but like you see that there's already a notification on the device because you're nearby the captain's location already. Like somehow this chase led you through these streets, and you don't know where you are, but you know
towards crime. It doesn't take a lot to figure it out.
Yeah. Towards crime. What do you do?
Tara, do you know this person? And I hold up an unflattering picture of the captain.
I mean, honestly, I'm just out here trying to free my people. This guy looks like every other person who's trying to fucking get me. So, like,
okay.
I don't know about that guy, you know?
Okay.
I'm just trying to, like, clearly they're trying to arrest me. I don't care about you guys' shenanigans.
Why did they want to arrest you? What'd you do?
Because I lead the rebellion. I am the person who says, hey, we're all people. Stop being fucking Nazis. I'm glad they listened to you, scary half Spider-Man, because they've been listening to me. I've been out here in these streets saying the same thing.
Have you ever considered turning into a giant spider when you say it?
No,
Sometimes it's
nor have I
helpful.
considered stabbing all of them several times. But it was
Helpful in a
effective.
different way.
Yes,
Huh.
so you all have been incredibly effective, so thank you. Yeah, that's what those wanted posters are about. They just are tired of hearing from me. I'm kind of like MLK.
So while this is
Very
happening,
casual
Ancient
thing to just throw
politician.
out there. Very
Yeah.
casual.
well, they did.
Okay, well, you know.
They did.
2,000 years in the future, that's fine. It's like saying, "Oh, I'm like Tutankhamun." No one.
Yeah,
no one
I'm like
knows.
Gilgamesh.
A little bit like
So
Marie
in the-
Curie.
no, in the future-
A little- a touch.
Future, all they
A
know,
touch. A lot
in the
like
future,
those.
in the future, all they know is that MLK was assassinated by the state. They don't know anything else about it. They're just like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
guy
but
was
you're just
cool.
like that guy.
That's
That's
it.
what they try to do to me, is all I'm saying out here.
Yeah. So while this is all happening, do you show Tara the location of the captain?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah,
Yeah,
Tara,
okay,
so
yeah.
look, I think we can all agree that you kind of owe us one there. So maybe you can help us out now.
Well, I don't know that I owe anyone anything. I'm just trying to fight on behalf of humanity, but I'm happy to help you because fuck those guys. Am I right?
Yeah,
So-
You're right.
simpatico.
So what happens next is she takes you there. She takes you to the location,
Take
and
me there.
she's sort of like unhappy about it, just because it's like,
Derailing my
like,
day.
it's derailing your day, but also it's like kind of a shitty place. Like you
Yeah,
don't.
it's pretty
It's
gross.
like you know what this place is, and that place
Crime Alley.
is not Crime Alley because crime alleys do not have names. But
Tara, can I real quick ask you? There's no crime alley on this in Hearth, right? He's
I mean,
just
any
saying that out
alley
of
that I'm
nowhere.
in is crime alley. They're trying to arrest me, y'all.
Akilah, I
Okay,
love
I
that you're giving us.
understand.
I love that you're giving us generic civil rights leader. You're giving us DeRay, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, this is my sponsored jacket from Patagonia, and all I want to say right now is generic platitude. I hate this life, and I will take you to a terrible place where you're a terrible captain.
I just.
so you can go back to being oppressed
This is.
on my
this
own
is-
terms.
this
Later
is not
on, I
how
want to hear. I want to hear the 8 principles that the rebellion is
Yeah.
based on.
Mostly like stop shooting us, stop shooting us. Get off of our planet. We're people. Stop shooting us.
Oh, incredible. Mike, are you muted?
I don't. Am I?
No, you're not. Okay.
Okay.
You're just emoting very heavily, but without any sound, and it's like, oh, I gotta check. You're becoming Jim Tree Tip. It's freaky. Anyway,
Push
so what
Jim
happens is Tara takes you to this place, and it's a weird place. You go down a hatch. It's an underground bunker that is very smoky because the Harthians here are smoking inside,
I
but
hate
it's not
this place.
cigarette smoke. It's cigar smoke, so you know it's outlaw shit.
Oh yeah.
There's
These
gambling.
guys are cool.
You can't tell what the game is. There's
Jean-Claude
gambling.
dropped his cigarette.
Sacre bleu.
He dropped his grocery bag with a baguette poking out the top.
You could tell people are pretty chill. They're just, everyone knows everyone else is dangerous, so no one's looking for trouble,
Yeah.
really. And there,
Go on in, y'all.
through the smoke, you see the captain at a table. And on that table, under the light that is inexplicably above the captain and the person in front of him, is the sword. What do you do?
I kind of want to just take 1 second to see, does it look as though he's selling the sword? Is there money on the table as well?
Yes. So the captain is mid-deal when he sees you. Because he turns around and he's like, huh? Because the door opens and the smoke sort of filters out and he's like, but you can tell he's in the middle of a deal.
Can
The sword looks. Sorry. The side note is the sword looks even cooler down here. Like it looks like it belongs here. It's fucking dope. And you're just like, oh,
sweet.
Who is he selling it to?
Yeah.
just a random Harthian. You know anything about
Can
it.
Jim roll intuition to figure out whether or not the deal is going well?
Sure.
Ooh.
Let's get one.
I need to get a 2 or over.
Oh my God. Sorry. We're at 16,969.69.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
So we got some nices in the
It's like
chat.
a row of them.
Also, Jim Tree Tip, you have an insight into your feelings, and also your feelings tell you that this deal is going fine. It's all right.
Guys, it looks like the captain is selling the sword, and I think he's probably going to get a pretty good price for it.
Yeah.
Could
Did-
wait
What do
for
you
him
do?
to sell the sword and then rob him and take the money.
See,
Again-
yes, go on.
I was just going to say, again, I'm not committed to selling this sword. I think
Sure,
it has a
sure.
higher purpose.
Keeping
I
our
do.
options open. Keeping them open.
It's just the Marie Curie in me.
We'll come back to that later.
you dying of radiation
famously not
poisoning?
wanting to sell swords?
Yeah.
I just
didn't
like
sell-
casually comparing yourself to really impressive historical.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
I'm kind of like Marie Curie because I put on a band-aid.
I'm kind of like DeRay because I wear a vest. Sorry.
I'm saying I'm like Martin Luther King. And I am fighting for some people.
All right. So do you approach the captain or you just sit here watching him? What do you guys do?
I say we give him another beat.
Okay, Jim is my leader, so okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's still negotiating. He's bad at this, clearly. Like, he's not good at negotiating.
Do I have telepathy at all?
No, you got nothing. You're a human. The only one with the foresight to be like, I'm a giant spider. I'd give it to him, but
Well, I mean, the Razumakian language is actually a series of psychokinetic pulses.
I take it
it's
back.
not,
I don't give it to you. That's off the table. As the GM,
Can I talk to the sword?
no, it's a sword. It's just like it's a vintage Earth sword. It's not like it just looks cool.
Vintage Earth
Cool.
sword.
I like
Worth
glare
the
at it
money.
and try. And nothing.
Nothing happens.
Jim,
I just start
keep it
yelling,
going.
"Hey, sword!" until it responds.
All right.
Jim tries very casually to just go sit down next to the captain like he was always supposed to be there.
The captain sees you and he starts. He's like, Well, hello, Jim.
Hey, Captain.
Hello.
Good to see
Hello.
that the deal is going well. And
What are you talking about? There's no deal. He takes the sword.
Oh, what do you need the sword for down here then?
Okay, I'll confess. I'm not good with guilt. I'm not good with guilt.
Am I gonna
This
get to
is-
buy the sword or not? Because I'm sitting across from you, waiting for this sword to happen. I've got
hey,
my
you,
money
hey, you.
crystals right here.
This is my crew. They come
guy-
first.
This guy doesn't come before me. I've been sitting at this table for 45 minutes while he tried to lowball me.
No, man, I never leave a man behind. It's like Vietnam. Nobody understands that reference because none of you are in the military.
I don't even live on that planet.
Nobody does anymore. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry. I want to apologize to you personally because I
leave the
drugged you.
table.
Because I drugged you and I drugged the whole crew. I am so sorry.
Knew it. I knew it. If I
It
had
was
taken
only a little bit.
sample-
You guys vape too much anyway.
Take it back.
No, it's true and you know it.
All right, the gig. Everyone knows what's going on. Hi, I'm here. I'm the hotshot
Noodle.
scientist.
The hotshot scientist. Schnoodle.
Yes.
Jim gets pushed out of the way.
Sometimes doctor to some, professor to others, veterinarian to most. What are you doing with
He's
this
a horse.
sword?
Fine, I'll tell you. I will tell you my whole backstory.
Yes, please do.
Hey, can we get quiet in here real quick?
Except for the guy on violin.
Yeah. No, you fiddle player. You keep. No, he's
Yeah.
gonna tell the
So
story.
a dirge starts up in the background. And it's a very sad story because Captain Garrett Botham has a sad background. Oh, also,
man.
well, anyway, yeah. He says, I'm sorry. I lied. I'm not your captain. I'm here on Harth because I'm doing consulting for the corporation. I'm here to crush the rebellion. I'm here to fuck over that lady, whoever she is. I've seen her face on these posters. I don't get it. Why are you
Hate
here?
this
What are you
part.
doing? What are you doing?
Happens
I don't
every
know.
time.
Going back outside.
And then he says, I have a lot of debt. That sword looked fucking tight. I knew it was worth money because I collect swords.
So
I couldn't help
you're-
myself. When I flew to the planet, I wanted to sell it, and I figured I could do it before you guys woke up. What are you going to do with me? Just send me to the brig. I need to go to the brig. I'm a bad man.
Hey, real quick, I think he really wants to go to the brig, right?
Yeah, he's getting off on it.
This whole thing
The
feels a bit like a long
captain is
con
weird.
to get
The
to.
captain
Yeah.
is like he's like one of those people who sort of like takes pleasure in like getting caught. Like
He's a
just
big
like
boy.
he's like I'm a soldier. I have honor, but it's cover for his like clear masochistic streak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a big boy. He wants to
I
do
have a
it.
big boy.
feeling
He's a
this
big
was
boy.
a bad little boy, if you catch my drift.
Jim
I'm
is now
bad.
thinking about what must possibly be on the other side of those porn links from the diary.
Clicks the diary.
I produce the diary and say, explain this.
What it is.
We wrote it down letter by letter.
I don't want to explain. I don't want
Don't
you
make
to know
me
what it
click
is.
your notebook.
Local brigs
Click
want you inside
paper
them
in the
now.
future.
I'm gonna click this handwritten link.
Hot brigs in
you
your area.
Came,
Brig
you came
naturals.
here to crush
Okay,
the
I'm
rebellion.
gonna end that part right now. So what do you guys do? There's a lot of things that you could do here. You could like
Can I
Just to-
ask?
yes.
Oh, sorry. Can I ask the person that he was selling the sword to, why do you want this sword?
Because it's worth a lot of money, and this guy's an idiot.
And what do you want
Yeah,
to do with
true.
all that money?
Honestly, probably gonna give some of it to that rebellion leader. She seems pretty tight.
She's
Then
really
maybe I'm gonna
cool.
leave this planet. It is hot as balls. Have you guys noticed how hot it is over here?
Yeah,
And I'm allergic
sweating
to
a
that
lot.
drink from that tavern. It may be itchy. I gotta get out of here.
I can't relate to that. I love
Yeah,
that
not
drink.
relatable.
You're the
Not
problem.
You guys,
I don't even think
you
your
guys
allergy
do
is
what everybody
real.
else. I keep hearing how good it is. My neck has hives.
This is just
think you just want
cilantro
attention.
from the other planet all over again.
Yeah.
It's just a cilantro juice. It's gross.
Okay. So some questions for you. Does okay? So you have some options here. One of you, first of all, needs to take the sword. That's a given. The second thing is, what do you do with the captain? I'm also getting the wrap up signal from God, so we can speed through this ending if you'd like.
I grabbed the sword.
Okay. Legs has the sword. What do you do with the captain?
I grab the captain and I say, keep talking, and you know what? You seem like you want to go to the brig, so I'm gonna take you to the brig.
All right. Does everyone else?
But
agree
I'm
to-
not necessarily. I'm taking you to the brig because you.
Oh, you're
but you
putting me in
have
the brig.
time
You're
to
putting me
sort
in
of.
the brig. Yeah, that's bad. I hate it
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Ew, now we know
I'm not
your
gonna roleplay this
porn
anymore.
clicks are.
You know, I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't know that you're necessarily bad. Maybe you're just flawed, but so I'm not really ready to fully put you in the brig. But if you want to go there, then that's safe.
He's
for everyone.
I
literally
hate your
trying to fuck
excuses.
up my rebellion. I just want to be clear.
I take
He's
a
not
drag.
good.
I say,
Oh, okay. I thought he was
Him.
helping fund your rebellion.
No,
You're
see,
right, but
he
he's
drugs
right.
you
Sorry, guys.
You know what,
guys.
Tara? Can I
Stop,
leave him with
stop.
you?
Wait, hold on. Pause. The national director of Black and Pink is in the chat.
oh,
This week we spent nearly 20K in bail, 20K in national COVID support, 10K for Nebraska COVID support, and 10K for inside member support. This event will have much impact for us. So hell yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for
I'm so
letting
glad
us
you're here.
raise money on your behalf. Thank you for all
Yeah.
the work you do.
Yeah, thank you.
Shouts to Black and
thank
Pink.
you.
That's what's up.
All right, so I'm gonna end that scene there because wow, I forgot that. Yeah. All right. I forgot that people could see this. Let's go back to the brig.
Yeah, or I guess I would say to Tara, like, do you want this captain?
Nah, y'all can have him. I'm so free down here. I got enough going on, but thank you for getting rid of him. He's been a real piece of shit the whole time he's been on the planet.
Okay.
Should we ransom
Okay.
him back to the Nazis and then give the money to
So-
the
So
rebellion?
here's the thing you can do. If you have some options. So here's what you could do. You could take the captain to the brig. You can turn him in. You could also you could like I don't know.
Human traffic him.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point Tara's like, oh, I gotta go fucking do rebellion stuff. You
Fair.
fuckers suck, and bounces. So
Here's
you
some
can
more
go.
corrosive liquid.
It's like it's
Thank
like
you so
nighttime.
much.
You can go back. You can go back to the ship and spend the night there. You could What do you want to do for the night? Do you want to stay on Harth? Do you want to go back to your beds? Do you want
Wait, don't we
I
want to
love-
sell the sword and give the money to the rebellion?
No.
I mean, yeah, you could do that if you wanted.
Yeah, actually,
You don't want the
Sounds
sword?
fun.
You know what? I'll actually take it. I've got some other stuff from my my
Fuck yeah.
Depop account. I'm trying to sell some clothes to get some money for the rebellion, so this will actually probably bring in a little bit more.
What do you say, Doc? You've shown the greatest affinity for the sword so far.
That is a sale of the sort that I can support. Let's do it, and then go
Thank you,
celebrate with a drink.
Thank
Okay.
you
All
so
right,
much.
yeah. Legs gets on his knee and puts the sword on his arm and hands it over and says,
All right.
"Go
So
fuck him up, kiddo."
I'm gonna wrap this up. So you guys all go back. You take the captain. You put him in the brig. You get a good night's sleep. You wake up to some familiar beeping. This time it's the coffee pot. Because yeah, this ship has a coffee pot that brews automatic coffee every morning for you.
That's luxury.
What do you do?
I
You have
open
some
my
options.
packages.
Well, the other you don't get any pack. Oh, yes.
Oh, we're
you
not
do
on the
get
ship.
packages.
Are we on the ship or not?
Yeah, you get packages, but they're like they're just
We
you know
got
what
a big barrel of that juice.
So here's what happens. You drink your coffee. You like coffee. You drink some of that
You
fucking
spike it with a little bit of the juice.
Yeah.
a little bit of
for
that jet fuel.
resisting coffee and going right to liquor.
You
I
drink
call
for
it
that.
a Harthish coffee.
You drink some of that jet fuel juice in your coffee. You love it. You're feeling great. And you get a ping from our girl Tara, and it's just coordinates. That's what you get. And you immediately realize you have some options here. You could send that ping to the corporation. You could send it to Reagan Bryce, the woman who wants to get off this planet. You could also just go there. You could bring the captain. I don't know. You could drink some. I mean, you've drank some coffee, so give yourselves a +1 to whatever role you do next.
Let's go to the coordinate.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And leave the captain here. He's creeping me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
he's
no,
having
don't leave
fun
me.
in the
No,
brig.
no, it's bad. I hate it when you leave.
Can we mute him?
Yeah, he's done. You'll never see the captain again.
I want to leave a little sign up on the brig that says like knock twice before entering.
I would accept if you wanted to throw a bomb at him through your throat. But failing that, do you get back in the lander and go down to the coordinates?
I think so.
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it. I love
Okay.
coordinates.
So you see Tara again. She's decked out in her most heroic garb. You're like, oh, there's no blue vest there. And it's just... And Tara's like, she's glad to see you, but not really. She's like, fucking people who don't know anything. And she has you running supplies from the back line to the front line. And that's what you do until you see a familiar face. And that's fucking Reagan Bryce. She's back. She's brought 4 dudes. They've somehow broken through the rebellion line. What do you do?
I fucked my boyfriend, so now I'm ready to be an asshole.
Damn it, I was
Reagan.
going to use getting laid as bait to try to get you to not do this, Reagan. But
No.
you're well pleasured.
I
You have
am.
no weakness anymore.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can I summon the shuttle to our spot where we are?
Are you trying to crush Reagan with the shuttle?
I just want to bring the shuttle here.
Yeah, fucking roll it up. Roll it up.
All right. I call the shuttle over to our spot.
Give me 2. That's a
One
lasers
success.
roll, so mixed success. So yeah, the shuttle comes down, and you know exactly what's gonna happen because the shuttle is like it's even though none of you were in it, and even though you were all drugged when you were trying to pilot it before, the shuttle it's like sometimes the autopilot fucks up, and sometimes that autopilot fucks up in ways that nobody can predict, including the computer. And you hear Chilliam scream just from outside the shuttle as it lands on your position, but right in front of you. And you see just a pair of pumps with low heels sticking out. Reagan is dead, folks. You killed her by accident.
Oh, man, I'm glad I got laid before this ended.
Nailed it.
I was gonna
nailed
ask
Put it
a
on
real
her
nice-
tombstone.
Yeah, I was like, I had a final battle plan, and you got. Yeah, I mean, like, look, this is you did it. You made success that way, all the way through. And so let me tell you what happens next.
Okay.
Reagan has fallen. Rejoice. You go back to the perfect loaf, and it's a party. Obviously, it's only a temporary victory. The corporation will be back soon enough with more forces. But morally, you win the day. Everyone is thankful. It's free alien booze time, baby. You're basically out of a job, but that's a problem for later. You could get used to Harth, you think. That's it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I sped you through the last bit because it's like we got a time, we got a schedule, we got.
Of course.
You would have gotten there, but like,
Oh, do RPGs normally run long?
Either one.
Amazing, guys.
Holy
That was awesome.
Sorry,
You
we're
are
over
awesome.
$18,000 fucking dollars.
That's a whole week's
We're
worth
at
of bail.
19K. Holy
Yeah.
shit, we're at 19.
That's big.
Oh, that's
Oh
so
my
cool.
God.
Whoa.
Wow.
Eric donated
That's
another
so
$1,000. Holy fuck, Eric. Oh my god.
Eric.
Yeah, Eric,
Okay,
what a
guys.
dope.
I know. Anyway,
This is
y'all,
amazing.
thank you for being here. So what's gonna happen next is we have an after show with Anita Sarkeesian. If you want to stay and chat about like what we just did, and whatever, please feel free. We're gonna throw to a break real quick beforehand, so you can decide then. No hard feelings either way. I would love.
I'll
for you to
probably just hop in the chat so that there's not as many Zoom faces.
No. We want you. We want you in the Zoom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
No. We want
Yeah.
you. We want you to talk.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have made that more clear.
Oh, talking.
Talking.
Perfect.
We want talking. Okay,
Perfect.
chat. We're gonna throw to a quick break. We still got more shit for you. We still have 3 more illustrious guests. One of them is God himself.
Wow.
The other 2 are Zach Gage and Pendleton fucking Ward. So get fucking excited. Holy shit, $19,000. I can't think about it right now. God, please take us out.